The Benchmade Mini Adira knife is just beautiful, slick, and small knife that you can get for yourself. That is awesome for water play. Now, when you get knives, you are still on the fence and you're thinking about what you should get for yourself, especially when it comes to ocean play. This is the knife for you. It is brand new. It is designed for you to put it in the water, for you to play in the water, and above all, for you to use. And it is made in USA. Beautiful looking knife, Benchmade CPM steel, looks really nice, and it is magna cut too. So we're getting top quality, high quality, highest quality knife, and it looks really slick. It opens up extremely fast. It is made for you to hold in one hand and to open with one finger, which is really the awesome thing about this specific knife. So for example, if you're underwater, you need one way for you to open it up and open fast and quick and to get the job done. And this does it for you because there is a way for you to hook it up with this thing right here, and you're just pressing on it, and manually you're opening up this knife. It is also great to grab and to hold in your hand as well. So let me show you this up close and personal so you make the final judgment call should you get this for yourself. And here it is. Take a look at how slick and awesome this actually looks on one side and the other side as well, with those nice curvatures made right into the knife itself, making it very easy for you to grip. The great thing about this entire knife is when you open it up and you put your hand over here, it is easy, really easy for you to grab this all together. So it makes it very secure grab. Next thing about this is how easy it is for you to open and close the actual knife itself too. So opening this up just like this, to close it up all you have to do is grab both fingers like this and it closes very easily just like that. It is very nice looking knife altogether. It is awesome in design and makes a great gift too. I like the way it actually feels in the hand, and it looks good too, and it has this really nice balance to this altogether. So if you open this up and you hold it in your hand, you can see how it balances really well right in the middle. So the weight ratio from the handle to the actual grip is just really good too. The Mini Adira knife is beautiful, and it comes in this awesome looking package. When I first got this package, I was like, wow, this is just huge. Now, this is not the entire package. In fact, you might be thinking it is, but no. It comes with this. It says into the below, and on the other side it says proudly made in USA. So you're getting the real deal here when you have a package that looks like this. It's for water and outdoor use. Now, inside this package, let's open this up. Ta-da! Yo! Look at this. So, first off, we have this thing, just a piece of paper here, but it talks about how awesome this thing is made. Next thing we have here is this that says Go Deeper, and it says inspired by Northwest Pacific, and it talks about this whole entire thing. Now, it also comes with this awesome cloth for us to use, which to wipe this knife when you need to, which is all black right here, and to keep it clean. Yeah, but the best part, there was a special occasion for you to put this inside here, which is really cool. Now, the main artifact here is pretty much the knife itself. It is right inside here, and that's how it looks like. It's supposed to be a water knife. On the knife, it has really nice looking scales over here, and the scales are not regular. This is the Magna Cut CPM steel, the top rated stuff that you can get. Now, the orange thing right here looks really slick, and the same look over here as well. So I do like this. It looks really cool. Unfortunately, if you don't need this, and remember, if you're going and playing in the water, you can just take this thing right out of here so it doesn't get wet. Now, the rest of the knife is really sophisticated and good looking. The only downside, they don't have a surrogate version of the Mini, and they don't have one that is all black out. Other than that, it is really nice looking over here. You can see how it looks like. I like the aqua marine color that gives this a really nice vibe as well. Knife itself opens and closes with the access lock over here. You just press it here and it goes down. And as usual, the Benchmade, you can hear the sound of quality right in the knife itself. 100% made in USA. No fakes here, no Chinese garbage. It is real American steel and craftsmanship over here for us. I like how it actually feels over here. When you put your hand on this, you can feel the awesome grip. It's really nice, this texture over here. It really does give it satisfaction to put your hand right on this. Next thing is the actual grip. And the grip is awesome. You can see that it's made for your hand to put your hands all around. The slickness factor to this is just beautiful, but looks putting aside, the whole entire thing is engineered to perfection. I like the way it actually feels. It is not too heavy. It is not too light either. It feels just about right. The frigid factor in this is definitely something for you to keep in mind in case you want to just move this around, just like this. I like the way this thing actually is right in the back, so in case you go ahead and drop the knife, you can still grab it and it's not going to fall somewhere else. Now, another thing that I like about this knife is just the way it actually looks. It has a really nice looking color code that represents kind of the ocean. It kind of gives this algae green kind of a look to this, which is kind of slightly bluish too. This tint all by itself looks really sophisticated. It also has a killer clip right on the back that you can take out in case you actually need to, and you can stick it on the other side in case you actually want to. The knife itself is really slick looking, ergonomic, easy for you to open 2 different ways. The first way is just to put your finger over here and to flick it open in case you want to. The next way, which is the less obvious one but also very useful, especially if you're under the water, is pretty much to go ahead and grab the knife itself from this over here and just go ahead and opening it up, or just like this. So 2 different ways for you to open. It really looks really slick. There is nothing wrong with this knife. In fact, I really highly suggest it. You can see it is dead on center over here. And the ergonomics, the looks, the quality steel, and you can see this thing is actually closed at the top over here, which is also an added bonus for it as well. The knife itself is good. It's also made for collectors too, so it's not only a water knife. For people who just want to go ahead and buy this for the collector's factor, you have a nice display box that you get with it, and you can give it away as a gift too. The next awesomest thing about this is how sharp the actual blade is, and you're getting top quality steel for the money as well. So definitely suggested for you to get in case you're looking for an awesome knife that is waterproof, water resistant, and looks really slick too. The next thing about this knife that I want you to know, there is a small flaw in this knife that makes this knife, maybe not for everybody, but at least you need to know about the hot spot in this knife itself. So if you have big hands and you're trying to grab it, and if you put your hand right here, this is not where you're supposed to put your hand right there. As you can see, it can accidentally cut you if you're going to be using this for extra leverage. So be careful with that. This is the only minor thing I have with this knife. Everything else is really cool, and I like those GPs right at the top here as well. So overall, it is very cool looking knife. It has a lot of awesome features to this. It looks awesome, and it has an awesome grip. There is nothing to basically dislike about this knife. And of course, what do you think is the actual rating for this knife? For myself, I would give this a 9.8 out of 10. The only reason that it doesn't get a perfect 10 star is that no knife, I think, deserves a perfect 10, but this is as close as you probably can get to a perfect star 10 rating. Now, one other thing I would maybe make different is this would be a surrogate edge. For me, would have been much better pick altogether. I like that it is all white instead of the black edition, because the black sometimes leaves residue when you're using it for food grade purposes. And since this is going to be used for food grade purposes, because sometimes you go hunting, sometimes you go fishing with this knife, this is the choice of all white on this blade is the superior choice for us. So the only other thing is no serrated edge, unfortunately, but if you like this kind of a knife and you like the straight blade, this is definitely the knife for you to get. It is very good, has an awesome grip, it has everything made for a knife enthusiastic, and the same thing about it when it comes to somebody who's buying this for themselves or even giving this as a gift. It has everything you need in a knife. Made in USA, top quality, awesome looks, and utility purposes in mind as well. Definitely one of my favorite knives, and it goes right straight to my collection. Maybe I'll be using it for some water purposes, and maybe I'll be cutting my food with this stylish, awesome looking knife. What do you guys think? What are you going to be using it for, and should you go ahead and get this for yourself or not? Let me know down below in the comments.